What's up, y'all? It's Declan from Team Starlight, and we've got round two at Cardfinity. We got Manny on the left and Kevin on the right. We got Diva Zombies versus Blackwings. What is up, Marcos?
Yo, I'm excited to see this one. I think this is a pretty classically Edison matchup. I mean, Diva Hero is such a hype deck. I like Diva Hero, guys. And Manny's a
I
homie, so
agree.
let's see how he does.
Diva Hero is just so broken. It plays all broken cards. And we're gonna get the likely a level
Probably
5
Android.
here.
I think Android just get the life points. That extra 600, like I swear it matters every time. And if they
Yeah.
don't deal with it immediately, like getting to like above 10,000 life, which happens sometimes, is like devastating.
It like forces them to commit, and then you're setting up ab zero for yourself to just like crack back. But we're gonna get the blind MST hitting the
Hits the
solemn.
solemn.
That's
Oof.
brutal.
Yeah, that's a brutal hit there. But summons the Shura, have the bottomless for it. Hits the yeah, that Shura was not going through no matter what. But we have two back rows. Tap
Dust
Gesture
shoot.
comes out. Yikes. Gonna definitely probably hit the dad because, or I guess the zombie master could be a little annoying if you're worried about like too much damage coming your way.
I think the dad is just scarier in the long
Yeah,
run, and Zombie Master is doing nothing right now other than just being a vanilla. It depends if he has nothing set, and if he just doesn't want to take like half his life in damage right now.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think if depending on what he chooses, like yeah, okay, so he must have like an out to like one of the monsters on the field or like a way to deal with a potential zombie master sticking. Um, I think the play, yeah, he's just gonna swing, and I don't think you even summon this because you're afraid of like Shura Kalut, so you're just gonna pass here. Makes
Choosing
sense.
not to set the return.
I mean, there's only, oh yeah, there's two cards banished. You could just set the return. Yeah, you're right.
Because he
But
just top decked into Caius now, like, but I mean, it's a little too all out. I kind of agree with playing it slow, but he has to play into Kalut, which
yeah,
Kevin does
Kalut,
have.
Kalut into Kalut. Yeah, Blackwings, they always have the Kalut, man. Comes another 1400, 48, pretty low. But do we have a way to deal with this? We have the brain control. We have brain Caius.
I think
So could be
just
pretty
send it.
huge.
I think you send it into the back row with Brain
Yeah,
Caius.
I don't think we have a choice here. And if that's one, like, there's a good chance one of those back rows is like an Icarus. So if you hit the Icarus, you're feeling really good. If you hit the Icarus and they bottomless you, you're like sick. I just like plussed a lot. But if you hit a bottomless, yep, like that, that's
Damn. Set the
super
return for
unfortunate.
sure
Yeah,
here. This is like almost a game shot
yeah.
from this
I think you
amount of
just,
life.
depending on what you draw here, if you draw Heavy Storm into return, like that's just GG's. We'll see what ends up happening here. He says, F it, gotta win this.
Dude, I love it. He's just going for it.
If it's the bottomless is gone, so torrential, is that a
Torrential.
torrential tribute?
Torrential. He's gonna.
No
Don't do it.
torrential. Plague spreader
Oh.
summon. Starlight, you can make a Stardust now. Yeah, this is looking really bad.
This isn't game
Yep.
if it's Stardust though, right? Is it?
No, it's not. I don't think it's. Oh, it is because he can
Oh,
plague.
stack.
He's stacking for plague. Synchro. Plague is gone now.
Is Red Dragon
Makes
Archfiend enough?
Colossal
Oh,
Fighter's
Colossal's
enough.
enough.
28 plus 24. I don't think that's enough still. Oh,
Yeah,
is there a warrior
it
in his
might be.
grave? 25. He has
Yeah, it's
only,
not
yeah.
enough.
I mean, Red Dragon Archfiend was enough anyway, so this is probably still the better play. He's still gained 600 by the way. You should. It's your choice on what is like resolved. So I'd recommend if you have Android that comes like banished like that, gain 600 then banish it.
We'll
It's
see
like
if
how it
that
works with like
matters.
yeah, who knows, right? But it's like how it works for like Lila. Sometimes like you'll brain control a Lila. You can choose whether or not you want to mill. Like if you don't want to mill, then send it back to your opponent first, and then like you don't have to mill, right? Like that's like the same logic applies here.
Right.
Oof,
Oh,
that's like such a. It's actually not that great. You can only make Catastor at this point. He's gonna add
yeah.
the. Yeah, he's gonna add the Vayu, but he has to make Catastor, so. Or Android even, because his life's so low, or he just passes as an Icarus to like stall out for a turn. But I don't think he can stall out. Like, there's nothing that stops this combination of cards. You just swing with both. You just
Yeah, you
yeah, you
just
just swing with
you
both.
tribute the
Tribute,
guy. Yeah,
but
so
yeah, but that at least insulates his life a little bit. And he has a back row. What is this back row actually? Now I'm like, oh yeah, he's entering scoop phase. Okay, cool. We never knew what that back row is, but it didn't really matter. Solid play there. The return from different dimension, even though the opponent knew that it was coming out. Like, I think that actually him Kaiasing that bottomless was huge. Because I don't think he would have used the bottomless in the Kaias. Now we're just going to see what this Blackwing player does for turn 1. Big think on their part.
I
Do I
see
activate the
Gores
whirlwind?
in
Do
Manny's
I?
hand.
Oh, he's a Kaiku. Immediately summons the Kaiku. That's interesting. I feel like against this deck, there's it makes some sense. There's not that many monsters that can cleanly run over Kaiku. Like you can get Stratos to get the free search, but like it's still just gonna crash at best.
Hopefully you have a way to protect it, because if this just crashes here, I'm feeling not very good.
Yeah. I think you attempt to swing, right? Like you just
Definitely.
go for it. Okay, yeah. So then in that case, I thought he had a back or something. That was an interesting choice to summon the Kaiku turn 1. But we'll see if there's a reason. He has because he has 2 Kaikus in hand. That makes sense. He just wanted to like
Just
at
get
least
it out
if one
there.
sticks. Now he just
That
summons
makes
Bora,
sense.
swings. Ooh, you have a Spirit Reaper. Setting it into a Bora though does not feel great. I actually think you should side out Spirit Reaper against Blackwings. I feel like you just get burnt. Oh, it wasn't Spirit Reaper. It was
Oh,
Goblin
it's
Zombie.
Goblin Zombie.
Dude,
I forgot we're on Diva Hero Zombies.
I thought I saw a Spirit Reaper. Am I tripping? Was there one in his hand? Now I feel like an idiot, but like I swear I saw one, but whatever. All the zombies look the same. You heard it here first.
He has double Goblin Zombie in hand.
Oh, he has double
Saw
Gob.
another
Okay.
one.
That's huge. Goblin Zombie is way better than that. Okay, he does have Spirit Reaper in hand. Okay. He does have a Spirit Reaper in hand. I thought he said it, but he didn't. Now we're just thinking here. Summons out the Zombie Master. Probably not going to say Cryo, because Cryo's bad if there's a bottomless. Nothing happens, though. He's just thinking, do you want to Icarus now?
Think.
Bottomless. Okay, bottomless. Interesting. We have the return in hand. Icarus is so scary, though. We're not going to ever play into it. That's like the reason why Blackwings are so good, because like even if they don't have Icarus, you can't play into it. So you're always like on edge, unless you have a Starlight Road. Magic Drain comes out.
Magic Drain. You gonna discard that heavy to let this Allure resolve? What are you doing here?
I think you might. In this matchup, like against Diva Hero, you're not Diva Hero Zombie specifically, there's not many traps. There's like obviously return from a different dimension that you're worried about, but like ultimately, I think you need a deck thin so you can start putting more pressure.
He's gonna do it.
Wow. This is a cool tech. I like the Magic Drain tech. Not seen that in many decks.
Now he's got a banish. He's got Collude. I think I see Gale. A couple more choices in the middle there that I can't see.
He's probably going to banish the Collude. Usually always the choice. There's plenty of them to come. Give your opponent the false sense of security. Here comes the Kaiku, though. Attacks for 1700. I disagree with him attacking that first. No. Yeah. If you want that Kaiku to resolve, which you should want it to resolve, you should have swing with it first.
But maybe it's beneficial here because I think he actually has return. So in this moment in time, it's better that he didn't get those banished.
No, yeah. But like a Book of Life now is going to resolve, or even a Miracle Fusion if he draws a water.
No, like that's but return's just a crazy punish. It's just like you can't play around it, you know?
Yeah, you can't play around return. But like I definitely think if you want your card to resolve, you go for it. Especially like look, he has Dad now. Like Dad would have been more close to being dead. So now we're just thinking here. This Gores is a huge threat. Still worried about Icarus attack. I feel like the read on that back row is that it's an Icarus. It didn't do anything for the Stratos. It didn't do much at all. Maybe it's I don't know what else it could be.
Should attack the Kaiku here. Right play, I think. This feels bad though. You're so low. And okay, summon Kaiku in main 2. Interesting.
He's been playing around Icarus this whole time. But he's not Icarusing now, so either he has an out to this board, which I think he does in his hand. He has the Gale. Yeah, the Gale should be enough to like deal with this board pretty easily. But he's not, but I don't think Manny's worried because he has that dad that if these two cards go to grave, and that's why he summoned the Kaiku out because he really knows that like I just want this dad to come out, which is kind of televising it a little bit, but you know you can't play around dad. You can play somewhat around dad, but if you don't have like true ways to like stop it, like there's not much you can do. So you special the Gale, normal summoning. This is actually great because you can steal the Kaiku, which is humongous.
Yeah.
I
Shut off all
definitely
their
think we do that play.
miracles.
And did he
He already
have the
halved the
Gores?
Gores. Yes,
Okay.
he did. So he can just go for Goyo here, like you're saying. That seems like the best play if you don't have game. He did have Kalutes in hand, so you never know when it's just randomly game with the Blackwings. Yep, there it is.
Does he have more? Does he have a? Oh, he has brain. He's going just for a game. Yeah, this is game on board basically.
Yeah, I like this play. Just send it.
I mean, it makes sense. Gores is gone. You're not. I don't know what you'd be worried about. Fader, Trag, even Trag is like still kind of rough. But I like that play. That was good. I think he realized that with Gores gone, there's nothing stopping him from going for game, and you don't want to give him another turn to think. So now Manny's going first this time. Sets a card, sets 2 back row, and passes. I wonder if he like sided Starlight Road or something. Starlight Road is a decent side deck card against Blackwings. You're worried about Icarus. You're worried about Heavy, especially going second, or especially going first. I mean,
Yeah, I like it.
you're just setting some back row to match him. 3, but full back row to match his energy. Got the Stratos strong.
Here. I think you just send it. Yep.
Yeah. Especially if that's the Starlight Road back there. Drop the Torrential. But I think I did see a roll oppression on the side of the Blackwing player. So that's going to be kind of a sting for Manny if that ends up happening. He has a Cyber Dragon in hand, so we're definitely going to see that card come up unless Manny has an MST or Dust. There he gets a Dust comes out, hits the D prison. Interesting blind dusting there. I don't know if I fully agree with that.
Let's see. I see Sirocco. What is he gonna go for here? He's gonna go for Shura. It's gonna get bottomless.
Goes for Icarus, but I think it's a goblin zombie, right? Has to be a goblin, right? Oh, it's a pyramid.
Damn.
That's unfortunate. That's a decent trade for them. But we got the ocean. And if ocean sticks, it's gonna be kind of crazy. We do have a back row for it.
Protect it. Yeah.
Sirocco comes out, bottomless comes out.
Best card against Blackwings.
The bottomless.
You got deck heavy?
Nope, no deck heavy. This ocean's about to go crazy. He's setting extra back row because he knows he's gonna go for that Stratos pop. Stratos pop is actually so great if you don't have the bottom. If you don't have like a way to deal with it.
You got Torrential?
You can't chain it at this point, so like yeah. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't. Non-targeting popping is broken, dude. And he's putting enough pressure on that like that oppression in the back row is just doing nothing. Like he has 1 oppression negate at most. He's just not drawing any gas. Like these little guys are just too good. Yeah, he has to set his Kalute. It's so awkward.
Gonna use
Ocean's gonna do it. We're gonna use it again. Field. How many pops are we gonna get? It's a bottomless though. So technically, because it doesn't target, like he can still hit the other card because Stratos only cares about how many other cards he controls. So if Stratos gets banished, it doesn't matter because he still technically controls like.
I think they're getting a ruling dispute because he like probably said target and he targeted the bottomless, and then. But what I mean is like if you're saying target, it's like almost like you're letting it resolve. You can't like wait to activate your bottomless like he did. Yeah. So they kind of resolve it by letting Manny pop a card there after.
Yeah, it just doesn't target, but yeah, he just ended up bricking, so it ultimately didn't really matter there. But yeah, because he hit the oppression that was basically dead at that point. So GG's, good game there for the Diva Hero Zombies.